Hello everyone, Manithral here, and welcome back to a weekly RS video. Now this week there actually is an update. Do keep in mind, if you're not happy with this week's update, next week we have Archaeology. So there's going to be a ton, and I mean a ton of content next week. I think there's a good chunk of skills that are getting affected with it too, so keep that in mind. You have invention, summoning, there's new types of weapons, there's going to be skills affected because of the artifacts alone. So keep that in mind. You know, this week's update might not be for you, but there is stuff coming up. Now, today's game update is the Yak Track. So keep that in mind. We'll go over that here in a little bit here. And again, just a nice little reminder for people who are dealing with this right now. Do keep in mind that the COVID-19 or coronavirus is out there. So do keep your hands clean. You know, try not to touch your face. You know, just try to have a very good sense of, I want to say, hygiene about you. You just, like, you know, it's not your traditional hygiene that you need to keep in mind of. It's just doing that, but tenfold. You know, you just always making sure you're clean. And, you know, if somebody touches something and you're not sure, just it's better to say be safe than sorry than just maybe use a little bit of hand sanitizer, especially before you go to eat, drink. If you have an itch or something like that, just don't touch. You know, just in case. Yes, there is the Yak Track. Patch notes this week are actually very light. I will do them right now. There's only 2 patch notes. Sorry, I held my fingers up a little too high. There's a total skill level checks for FTUE achievements are now a one-off login check. This should resolve an issue where some players could not log in. I was one of them. I was not able to log into RuneScape pretty much all last week until that went into place. Dummy objects, as in objects you're not supposed to see, will no longer appear in the Grand Exchange filters. And Tuesday, March 24th at 1700 UTC is the Road to Archaeology number 3. I will be releasing a video shortly after talking about all the different things that are in the archaeology videos, what to expect, and then also what to, you know, maybe build up, have on stock, etc., etc. So I will be releasing a getting ready for archaeology video. There's actually a decent amount you can get ready for, although you just can't get the tools you need until archaeology comes out. But there are some things to keep in mind about that. Friday, March 27th, 1700 UTC, Archaeology pre-launch special. It says Archaeology is only 3 days away and we can already feel the excitement. But before we can get on and hop into the dig-in frenzy into the mysteries of Gillinor, let's take a short moment to get an overview of what we have announced so far, and once that'll be in the books, we'll jump to the PCs for an exclusive first look at the tutorial of the skill. There will be spoilers, but that is to be expected. And then at 1900 UTC on Friday is a featured stream with the RS Solo. So we got 3 streams this week. Whew. And they're all LootScape enabled, so do keep that in mind. It's actually perfect, you know, we got 3 streams going on, and, you know, a lot of people are starting to be home from, you know, to make sure the coronavirus doesn't spread more, and so we can kind of neutralize it, hopefully. So, this is perfect. We got 3 live streams, all RuneScape affiliated. And that's actually it for the update. However, we're going to go into this. Now, ignore my farm because I have been away for a while from the game. So all my animals are kind of angry. Alright, but now, we got 2 events going on. The Master Crafter event is still going on for a little bit yet. So do keep that. Oh, it ended. Sorry. But now, My experience was, it wasn't anything too extravagant. You could just get a cosmetic outfit. They'll probably release something eventually anyway, that you're able to actually do that. You can still buy bonds and get stuff, but that is that. So now I gotta find the Yak Track. Unless it was not released. Ah, there we go. Yak Track. Oh boy. See, they need to fix that Master Crafter thing because, yeah. So, Task B, Archaeology coming soon. Well, guess what, guys? I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be doing the Archaeology one. This is a premier pass event to unlock unique armor, weapons, or more. So you complete tasks, and it tells you if you want to, you can have a skip. I have 2 skips. I am not going to waste them like I did last year. But as you can see, you know, you do have different things you can go through. I think the background just didn't load in yet. Yeah, the background just didn't load in yet. Sorry, guys. But as you can see, you know, there's different things. You can go here and view the task. It says a wood cutting, or mining, and then archaeology. Fishing, rune crafting. Cooking or fletching, archaeology. But see, I want to have this done this week before archaeology is actually coming out. So you do actually have a lot of archaeology ones in the mix for this, which is actually kind of nice because this way people are still focused on that new skill. So here you get a cosmetic, and then there's also the pet. There's an emote. Yeah, there's a pet right there. That cape actually looks really cool. Up here there's a book. Up here you have a staff, throwing knife. And as you can see, like, you know, I'm clicking on each one so this way you guys can kind of get an idea for the tasks that are actually coming up. That pet actually looks pretty cool. I didn't think that was actually going to be a pet. That looks really awesome. That wand. Oh man, this is actually a good one. That I'm not so thrilled about. Look at that, the Eco's bow and then the Eco's archer. Ooh, these are looking good. Yeah, you have a lot of stuff going on here. I'm sorry, I almost forgot to get that. Like, click on that one. There's a trance rest. Look at all these. Now, the nice thing about this is, like, at first I was kind of irritated about this because archaeology being right, you know, at the same time. Still do think it's actually the wrong thing to do, especially with the release of archaeology. But you know what? Oh, boosted progress on the next Yak Track. It's still not... Oh, that looks cool. That looks like a lightsaber almost. Because, you know, with archaeology coming out, and then you have this going on, people are going to want to do this, but they're going to want to do archaeology. That looks cool. That Stargazer looks pretty cool too. That's the level 51. So this is actually what's going on. As you see, there's actually a lot, and I mean a lot of archaeology. Now you can't just click on that instead of scrolling all the way down. Just like you can click on that to see the top reward and the mid reward. Then you can just go all the way down to the bottom. Me personally, I will be doing the Yak Harder one. Now, if you're not sure what that is going to be, I have to talk to Sir Yak Track more in Birthwarp and learn about his not-so-tragic backstory. So we're going to do this first one. We're going to go to Birthwarp and take care of this. I'm actually not going to put that back down there right now because I think that's just going to go right there. And we're going to actually extend this out. Maybe just a little bit. We're going to do it like that. See, I don't need any more inventory space. Anyway, I'll fidget with that later so you guys don't have to watch me fidget. Alright, let's get a birth warp. We'll complete this first task. Yes, I will be feeding my animals. I really should have done that before, but I did not. Alright guys, now we are here. Sorry about the little cut there, but I was having a little bit of loading issues. So now we can actually see all this stuff right here. It's kind of armadillo themed, if you take a notice, especially with this outfit right here. It actually looks really cool. And we got this outfit, which actually looks really, really badass. And you got this outfit, which I don't really care for that outfit. Here we have some stuff. The coolest looking things like are these weapons right here. That looks pretty neat. Cape looks absolutely amazing. These look amazing. Like these weapons right here look absolutely amazing. I do like this set overall. Like even the gear that's here. And you can see they did reuse some models like the Zara sword, the Sliske staff, and they just made some minor changes to it. There's Cosmic Billy. There's that Dioscuri Sentinel. There's the Pegasus. That actually looks cool. And here is our buddy, Sir Yak Track. This is the first one we have to do. Ah! It's a talking telescope. There's a yak underneath it. It's actually still just as impressive, a talking yak. I mean, come on. It's a talking yak, guys. Alright. Ooh, I was supposed to ask him about his tragic backstory. But you can get some information from about it. If you're Premier Club, or if you get a Premier Pass, you do get to, you know, actually get some extra unlocks. So do keep that in mind if you do want to do this and if you feel like you have enough time for it. Of course, I got the pig song. Gotta have that pig song going, you know? Alright. So I'm just kind of space barring through it because I can always come back and read the story if I want to. I mainly just want to get this task done. I just kind of want to... There we go. Bye. I did all the talk options. This way I knew for sure it was going to work. Now I can claim the task reward. Now, ooh, they did actually adjust that. Willow or coal and above, and only 135. For me before, it was like giving me like 2,000 of this and 2,000 of that. This is like, oh my god, guys, come on. That was a bit heavy-handed. Yeah. I'm cool with it being a little heavy-handed, but that was really, really heavy-handed. Alright, so we're going to look at the first full outfit. As you can see, I get a little creative with some of my outfits up here. But these are like from some previous things. And here we got the Discari Battle Mage. Which, if you do come up to this spot, as you can see, it does look pretty well identical to the model that's there. The only difference is your guy's feet is a little bit more separated. And let's step out into the light like he is. Like the model is. There we go. So it is like the same exact colors because you can see like right there the shoe even matches the other shoe. So So that's stuff to keep in mind. It does actually look exactly like the models they have sent out. That one looks pretty cool, although I don't think I would use it because, well, I don't like the whole shadow thing going on with it. Although that could just be for the model itself. It might not actually do that. But anyway, that's it for this video, so thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later guys.